You ready? Southwest Florida, you're looking live on the stage as the brothers of Omega Psi Phi performing. The crowd is here. It's a Dr. Martin Luther King Day celebration. The kids are out here. The adults are out here. Everybody's out here having a great time as we celebrate Dr. Martin Luther King. And Dr. Martin Luther King was certainly like a lot of the things that Larry Aguilar is involved in and making our community a better place. This man right here is no stranger to Southwest Florida. I think you're the Deputy Director of Quality Life Center, something like that. What's your title?
I do a lot of things here, Lee. My title is Chief Operating Officer, but I do anything that needs to be done in that community.
Okay, that's great. Now, you're out here enjoying. I don't know if you got a chance to march this morning, but tell us some of the Martin Luther King celebration events that you got a chance to participate in this weekend.
Well, most definitely the march, very important to me. It's my 4th year, and it's my way to honor the man that, I'm trying to keep his dream alive. Lee, I can tell you, every single day that I go to the queue, and I got all those beautiful children in front of me, Dr. Martin Luther King, his dream is definitely alive in that.
What was it like for you to be marching, knowing that years ago in the 60s and the 50s that people marched for the rights that we have now, and now we can come downtown Fort Myers in the preeminent park in downtown Fort Myers where black people weren't even permitted in the 50s and have a great time?
Well, Lee, I promise you that every single moment from here on in, I endow that to the movement that we're building, not just at QOC. There we start with the little ones. But outside of QOC, we need to be able to reach out to the older people and let them know how important it is. When Martin Luther King was out there marching, he had absolutely no fear. And we need to stop thinking about what can happen to us. We need to be thinking about what we need to do, what foundation we're going to lay for our children. And that's what I think about.
Right. Now, great. Now, you're from the Caribbean, right? What part of the Caribbean?
Cuba.
Okay. Just stay with me on this. Now, in Cuba, if we move through Cuba, we walk through Cuba right now, we spend time in Cuba, would people in Cuba be familiar with Dr. Martin Luther King?
Totally.
Talk about that.
A grand hero. I can tell you, not just Dr. Martin Luther King, he laid the foundation, but I would think that someone like our president, that we're very proud of, well, guess what? People in Cuba are very proud of Barack Obama. And I think they respect him even more so than some people here in our country, which is shameful. But we know what we got in him, and we need to roll with him.
Let's change directions. Tell me what you have written on your shirt.
Outstanding. Enough.
John.
Enough. Simply enough. And that's what we.
A movement to end poverty and violence within Lee County. Pennies for community progress.
That's right. Got to represent it right.
Now tell us what that means.
Lee, I tell you, every waking moment that I have now is devoted to Pennies for Community Progress. And yeah. Get a look at the pennies. And Lee, it really bothers me when people tell me that they cannot fathom paying an extra penny in sales tax when I tell them, you own a phone, let me look at your cell phone bill and see all the taxes you pay gladly without even looking at it. And you're telling me you can't invest in our children? Man, that's not going to happen. I can tell you, Lee, we're going to make this happen in this community because we've needed it. That investment that always goes somewhere else, we're bringing it here.
Sesame Street, for our viewing audience, Pennies for Progress. Sesame Street, and make it simple, tell them what it is.
It's a movement to end poverty and violence in Lee County. And that encompasses everything. It means jobs. It means education. It means that mothers out there that are struggling to get an education while bringing up their children, we're going to be paying attention to that and make sure that they're supported. It means everything to us, and we're ready to take on this battle.
Tell people how Pennies for Progress is going to become the law or a part of society. It's going to happen at the voting booth, right?
That's absolutely correct. We're going to bring up a referendum because this movement is for the people and by the people. And when that referendum comes up, it's important for everybody in Lee County to understand what it is that it's going to bring about to every single child and every single working mom, working families.
Now, what can people do right now? I understand something is going to be taking place at Harborside.
Absolutely, Lee. we can't do anything without the people. And we need you to get involved. Number one, we need you to get involved, and we need you to come out next Saturday, January 23rd at 10 o'clock at the Harborside, where we're going to be celebrating. But not only that, we're going to be having a job fair. We're going to have a health care fair. We want to make sure that everybody in the community is able to see what it is that Pennies for Community Progress is all about.
If people can't make it out to that event, where can they go online? What phone number can they dial? Tell them all the ways that they can find out more information about this movement.
The best way to do that, Lee, is to go to Facebook. Everybody's hooked up with Facebook. It's even on your phone. Go to Pennies for Community Progress, and I'm telling you, you're going to get all the information that you get. Send me a message. I'm the administrator, so if you got something to say, bring it on, and you'll get a response from me. Pennies for Community Progress on Facebook.
Demystify the misconception that the Pennies for Progress is only going to benefit black people or minorities. This is going to benefit everybody, right?
Absolutely correct. Absolutely correct. But not only that, Lee, let's stay there for a minute. Suppose that it were to benefit only blacks and minorities. Well, hello, it's about time. Hello, it's about time. And here's the other thing, Lee. So we bring $103 million to Lee County. That automatically multiplies to over $300 million in our immediate economy. So come on now, everybody needs to get behind this. It's not about just blacks. It's about blacks, whites, Latinos, Asians. Anybody that lives in Lee County is counted. So come on now, get behind us.
Hey, you heard it right here from Larry Aguilar. You're looking at us on TV. You're looking at us on Facebook, on social media. Get up. Get moving. It's Pennies for Progress, the coolest hat. How can I get one of these hats, man?
I gotta hook you up, baby.
Let me go out the air with this. Let me go out the air with this.
Now he's really doing it.
Describe the hat to the TV audience.
You're doing it right. What you're seeing right now is the emblem, the logo for Pennies for Community Progress. Wherever you see that, you know that everybody in Lee County is working to make it better. And when you see that penny, don't be afraid of paying a penny tax. It's an investment that's been long overdue. Come on now, give us our time.
Bam, we'll be right back. Hey man, lucky that baby fit my head, didn't it? That's the way you roll it. That's the way you roll it. Okay, now we're on TV too. Give me one of those, now we're on TV. We on. Keep it on the game. We are on right now. We just did it.